Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the boosting agricultural productivity in Karnataka. So, to start with, agricultural sector is one of the major occupations of a weaker section in India as well as in Karnataka state. It is unquestionably the larger livelihood provided in Karnataka, more than in the wide range of rural areas. It also contributes a significant growth to the gross domestic product and sustainable agriculture. So, to introduce with, we can see that the direct contribution of the agricultural sector to national economy is reflected by its share in the total GDP, its foreign exchange earnings, and its store in supply saving and labor to other sectors. In Karnataka, agriculture is the main brand major occupation of a majority of rural population. As per the population census of 2011, agriculture supports 13.74 million workers, of which 23.61 are cultivators and 25.67% agriculture workers. Total of 1,23,100 kilometers square of land is cultivated in Karnataka, consisting of 64.6% of the total geographic of the state. Karnataka is the seventh largest state in India in terms of geographical area and fourth largest in terms of agricultural land. It is also the second largest rain-fed area in India, where agriculture depends mainly on the southwest monsoon. Over 60% of its population depends on agriculture for the livelihood, and most of are small and marginal farmers with land holding of less than 2 hectares. Government of Karnataka 2011. The average yield of major drilling crop in the rain-fed areas of the state ranges from 1 to 1.5, which is 225x less than those on research firms. Karnataka is one of the developed India state placed above the median level of social and economic development. The growth and structure of Karnataka economy have undergone a dramatic changes since the introduction of the new economy policy in 1990s. What methods and materials we have used? First one is data, a collection of raw facts, figures, numbers, information about the research topics. Next, we have used tables. It is a comparison of information as per the yearly data in respect of varieties of crops, fruit crops, vegetable crops, and several other grains and crops. We have used bar charts, a diagram that uses a narrow band of different heights to show different amount so that they can compare, showing the comparison between the crops, seeds in terms of the percentage. We have also used graphs. It is a diagram in which a line or a curve shows the relationship between two quantities, measurements, etc. comparison of data in terms of years. We have also used lastly as a pie chart. It is a type of graph that represents the data in a circular graph, showing a comparison of different crops in terms of percentage. So, after analyzing everything, the result what we found, it stands in fourth production of vegetable crops and third in food crops production. It is also the largest producer of spices, aromatic and medical crops and tropical foods. Our Karnataka, it is the second largest milk producing state after Gujarat. Karnataka is also the second largest producer of grapes in the country. Productivity is derived by changes in either agricultural techniques or improvement in technology. Some sources of changes in agricultural productivity have included a mechanization, highly yield varieties, which were the basis of the Green Revolution. After 2016 and 17, the growth fell twice constantly to 6.6% and in 2017-18 and then to 2.1% in 2018 and 19, which was again a drought year. that it increased again to 5.5% in 2019 and 20 and 21 and 22. Agriculture show a growth rate of 3.3% and 3% respectively. The main reason for this drastic changes over the years, we can say that the pandemic which we have faced in so far years, like those 3 years from 2019 to 22, almost, in these years, many people left their corporate job and they opt for their cultural, that is, agriculture, cultivation methods, and farming. And so, we can see a very high boom in the agricultural activities. So, here Here, we can see that as per the table and graphs, every year these changes have been made a very drastic improvement in terms of horticulture rice, the normal crop rice that is rice, ragi, wheat, bajra, everything, and all other crops. These all crops are listed here. And now, National Horticulture Mission is launched in the year 2005-6 under the 10th five-year plan. He was promoted by the government of India and sponsorship amount shared between the center and state is about 60% from central government and 40% from state government respectively. The horticulture sector comprises of wide varieties of crops from vegetables like potatoes, tomatoes, etc., and fruits like mangoes, bananas, and several other fruits, grapes, etc., to flowers, that is carbon nuts, species, medical plants, implantation of crops. It also includes wheat, paddy, bajra, ragi, and several other grains in respect with the yearly comparison, which we can easily see here. Here we can see that from the year 1955 to the year 2022, there has been a drastic improvement every year. And in this, we can see that 55% of the crops which are produced in Karnataka are cereals and other crops, that is, oil seeds and other several crops which are affiliated to the cultivation and farming. Now, by seeing this result, we come to our discussion that is Bhuchetana. A Bhuchetana is a novel vision mode science-based project which is implemented by the government of Karnataka since 2009-10 to increase the productivity of selected rain-free crops by 20% in 4 years. It was implemented in 16 districts and now it has been extended to all 30 districts of the state. Increase output by giving any incentive for expanding the area under cultivation. Common change in output mix and technical changes like using HYC seeds promote a change away from staple food to more and labor intensive income elastic products such as vegetables, fruits, livestock products, and agricultural productivity. It is measured as the ratio of agricultural output to agricultural input, the input of raw material and output of finished products. It is expressed as a ratio of agricultural output to agricultural inputs. In conclusion, we can say that agriculture has given so much to the society, but it has its own pros and cons that we cannot overlook. The government has taken measures for the growth and development of agriculture in Karnataka, but still it needs to do something for the negative impact of agriculture. Like, however, with the analysis of the tables, graphs, pie charts, we can conclude that in the past years, there has been a significant growth in the agricultural activity in Karnataka with an average percent of 25% commonly in every type of productivity, including the horticulture, crops, grains, fruits, etc. And there has been a 4.5% growth rate in gross value of agricultural production will set the net income increased by about 3% annum. And for the farm household, this should be sufficient to take care of increasing prices of inputs as well as the changes in the terms of trade between agriculture and non-agriculture in the state. So for this, we have referred some books that is Anand GSP, GS Gurmai Singh, Susan M. Antal, Government of Karnataka, Department of Agriculture, Bangalore from the year 2018, and Government of Karnataka 2018-19 Economic Survey of Karnataka, Planning Programs, Monitoring, Statistics Departments in the Bangalore. And we have used both the primary and secondary data to analyze all this agricultural report in order to see the boosting activities of agriculture in productivity in especially a concentrated area of Karnataka. So thank you so much for being with us and learning this. I hope you have learned something new.